is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing this full beat look with you guys. It's very bold. You have a very bold lip, bold eyes. We've thrown in some glitter. I've also used this Pinky Rose palette, these pressed glitter palettes. I have not gotten a chance to dip into them. I've had them for quite a while now and finally got the chance. And I wanted to definitely bring in some glitter into this look. Why not go full glam? Why not go very bold for the new year? Bring it in full beat. You know what I'm saying? Before we move on with the tutorial, please subscribe now. I love coming out with content, and it also keeps you guys ahead of the game, just so when new videos come up, I got you covered if you're subscribed. Yeah. Without further ado, if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. So we're going to start off with some primer. I'm going to go in with my Benefit Professional, a little bit on my nose, and then some Maybelline Baby Skin, and we're just going to put that everywhere else. For the brow, I'm going in with my ColourPop brow pencil. This one is in black brown. Usually if I'm not doing anything too full glam, then I usually just go for the brow pencil, but we're gonna go full glam with a brow pencil because I have not messed around with a brow pencil like that in a while. And I do want to apologize in advance if my voice is sounding a little funny. I've just been sick for the past couple weeks. My husband caught something when we were out of town in Arizona, and then it just got passed throughout the house, and then my kids ended up getting it, and I got it. We all got it one after another, and then right when we all started feeling just a little better, still kind of recovering, we get hit with something else. So we have not fully recovered from the first thing, and now we're already hit with something else. But my daughter and my son is starting to feel a little bit better. I'm still feeling it. My husband, I know he's been feeling it. So I don't know when this is going to end. I'm just over it. I'm just over the flu season. And how I carve out my brow, I just make sure I get a good outline and a good shape going. And then I'll start filling in from the back and then start working my way towards the front of the brow, just so you get that gradient effect. I actually really like these ColourPop brow pencils. I have a few of these in my kit. I've definitely used them on clients. I absolutely love the way that they have a good variety of shades and that I've been able to work with them so much easier. And they're pretty inexpensive too, which I do like because I feel like you can go through brow pencils so fast. Going in with my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. This one is in the shade 04. I'm just going to carve out my brows. I have not worked with glitter in so long, so I'm pretty excited about it. And these are new products that I have not tried out yet. So I'm really curious to see how it's going to end up playing it out for sure. Now to get started with the eyes, I'm going to go in with my NYX eyeshadow base. I'm just going to lay that all over the lid. I have not messed with these Morphe 25B and 25A palettes in a minute. We're going to have to pull one out and mess with it. Let's pull out the 25A palette. I'm going to pick up this salmon shade right here. It looks like there's a little bit of a shimmer reflect to it. But I'm just going to apply that all over the crease and the lid area. We're going to go in with this medium brown shade right here. Hit that more so in the crease and just start building up that whole crease area. And I'm going to bring that a little bit above the crease as well, just so it all blends nicely. Also, we're going to be doing a cut crease, so I do want to pull it up just a little bit higher than usual, since you want to be able to see this color in the looks. I'm going to go in with this warm shade right here. It's all about building, especially when creating a cut crease, because you do want to make sure that you can see the dimension of the cut crease. You want to have deeper tones in the transition shade for sure. I'm going to go in with this deeper brown shade right here. More so focus that on the outer part of the crease and of the outer part of the eye. Going in with this black shade right here. Just gonna mainly put that right in the outer crease of the eye. I do have two of these Hypnotize palettes. These are from the brand Pinky Rose, and these are their pressed glitter palettes. I got two of them because one has more like vibrant colors and the other one has more neutral colors. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one's the vibrant colored one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've not dipped in these glitters at all. I'm really liking that gold because it looks like it has like some holographic specks in it to kind of change the shift in the glitter. Let me open up this other palette. Ooh, this one has way more golds in it, but it doesn't have the gold that I just showed you guys. I'm also thinking about doing maybe a bronzy gold. Ooh, but then there's this one that has like black and gold in it. There's too many glitters in here. I'm like slightly overwhelmed. Another gorgeous palette. Like, look at that one. This one has like golds and blacks in it. Also digging this bronzy one. And then there's obviously like plenty of different color gold shades in this one. The first one that I saw, we're gonna go with that one. It's this really pretty gold, and then it does have like different reflexive, like a holographic look to it. Then I'm also using the Pinky Rose Smackdown Glue as well. And I'm using Tarte's Shape Tape. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And then I'm taking this Makeup Revolution dual-ended brush, but I like using this flatter end to cut my crease because this is a very flat brush. Usually brushes in makeup palettes aren't all that great, but I'm really digging Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow brushes in their palettes. I mean, I have one, and I was actually pretty surprised that I used this one because I usually toss those brushes. Dip into this gold shade right here. Pack that. Oh yeah, right on the concealer where we started to create that cut crease. Go in with this black shadow shade right here once again. And I'm just gonna hit that back into the outer corner of my eye just so it kind of blends with the gold. Now for the glitter. I'm using the Pinky Rose Smackdown Glitter Glue. Not sure how much of this to pack on, but we winging it, y'all. We in this together. I'm gonna go in with this gold right here. Ooh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. So I'm just kind of like packing it lightly where I've pretty much laid the glitter glue down, and that's pretty much the whole cut crease of the gold area on my eye. But I have not done a glitter look in a long time, only because I'm kind of like, real talk, paranoid about glitter. I've gotten glitter stuck in my eye before in middle school. That did not feel very well. I've just been very, very like cautious about using glitter. It's so pretty. On camera, it is not doing any justice at all. Like, the glitters are so pretty. And another thing that I do like about the glitter is it's not really moving. Like, wherever I pretty much place it, it stays. The glitter glue works perfect for that. And another thing I was more so concerned about, obviously I do have like Asian set eyes. I don't have much eyelid space, so I would obviously, when I cut a crease, have to create more eyelid space just so you can see the glitter. And I was afraid like it would set into my crease and maybe like the glitter would shift around. I haven't had an issue with seeing that, or it hasn't really been a problem with like the glitter coming off around my crease area. So that was another thing I was pretty much concerned about because I didn't know how the glitter was going to react that way. But I mean, I'm blinking and it seems like it's not going anywhere. I'm going to go back in with this deep warm brown shade right here. Going to blend out the cut crease area. Going back in with this black shade, and we're just going to go right back into the outer part of the eye and just blend that back in to the shadow in the eye look, just to kind of give it more depth. You see how it just like kind of blends in after you put it in there instead of it looking super crusty and harsh, and this eye needs some Jesus. Just blend that black out. We're just going to clean off the excess glitter, and I'm just going right underneath my eye, and then I'm just going to like clean up this right there. Just clean up that eyeshadow, that excess. I brung it out and down for a reason, just so when we do clean it up with a makeup remover, we can just make sure that we get a really pretty and precise cut right along that eye shape. So I'm going to go in with the City Color Photo Chic color corrector. I'm going to hit that right underneath the eye because your girl is a mom and she don't get no sleep. So I got dark circles. Make those invisible for a few hours. So I'm going to go in with my Holy Grail as of late and as of a while now, but this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Desert Beige. This is absolutely my go-to foundation. I've been mixing the Maybelline Fit Me in the Matte and Poreless formula with the Wet n Wild, and I've actually been liking those too. These two foundations together has actually provided me a pretty good amount of coverage, so I am not even mad. For concealer, I'm using Maybelline's Age Rewind, and this one is in the shade Light. Be careful with the cut crease that you've made on the outer part of your eye. And set with the Ulta pressed powder. This one is in the shade Banana. This is from the NYX Correct Conceal Contour palette. Going with this dark shade, this is in the palette Light, and then I just quickly contour the sides of my nose. As far as setting the nose, I'm going in with this Lisa Frank Glamour Girls Collab matte bronzer. I'm going in with Urban Decay's Medium Dark Golden foundation powder. Gonna set the rest of the foundation. Now going back in with the Glamour Dolls bronzer. Just gonna start warming up the cheeks. And to deepen the contour just a little bit, I'm actually going to go in with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder, just a regular powder. It's a couple shades darker than my actual skin tone, as you can see. And I just like the warmth of it. Sometimes I'm not really into like a cool toned contour just because of my natural skin tone. It kind of makes me look a little dead, so I like to just warm up the hollows of my cheek with some color, with some warmth. You can just see right there how much of a difference that makes. So I'm going to be using Makeup Revolution's Luxury Powder in Banana, and then I'm just going to take my dry beauty blender and just kind of clean up my nose. I do like to go with some baking in the under eye as well, just because my under eyes do tend to crease. I'm going to go back in with this black shadow from the Morphe 25A palette. I'm also going to start thick, like right here, just so it kind of connects to the upper part of the eyeshadow. And just make sure that you have like a really good detailer brush that can do that for you. This is the Beauty For Real in the shade Black. I'm just going to tightline my lower lash line, which I usually do not do. It's very rare, but since we are going for a more dramatic look. Not sure what lash this is. I'm pretty sure it is a Red Cherry lash though. Go in and just like ever so lightly smoke out the lower lash line with like this darker brown shade, just a little bit. And I'm just going to smoke it out more so like in the inner part of the lower lash line, and then just kind of bring it up slightly. The mascara that I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I'm just going to bind my upper lashes with my false lashes. Let's do some highlight. I take a little bit of the Makeup Revolution Pro Fixing Spray. Just going to spray some on my cheeks. I think I'm feeling 143 from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole collab. We're going to hit that right on the higher part. And we're just going to set the face, and then I'm going to hit the inner corner last, because that's like the last thing I do like to do, other than the lips, of course. I like to make sure that I get in there with the inner corner, make sure it's wet, just so it gets more pigment. I do like to pick it up with my finger. Sometimes I pick it up with a brush. Just depends on how I feel. I just like how my finger kind of warms up the shadow. So then when I do place it in my inner corner, it just makes it that much more like pigmented. This is NYX Liquid Suede in Club Hopper. Love the liquid suedes because they're very comfortable and they dry down to like a semi-demi matte formula. So I'm just going to quickly throw my hair in a bun, I think that's what I'm going to rock today, and I'll be right back. So now that I'm back, here is the final look. That is everything for this video. Like this video if you found it helpful, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and all of that in this area. Everything will also be down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.